So Garus Gololo is a security analyst. A very good morning to you. So.
Thank you very much to have me this morning.
But let's begin with the meeting with the president and the state governors. Then yesterday we saw the Senate again passing for the second reading the state policing. Are you an advocate of a state policing, or you feel Nigeria is not ripe yet for such outfits for states to handle?
It is very good to have the state police, but I don't have a belief on our governors to handle state police. My reason goes this way. Any security managed by the governor, they will not use it for the sake of those communities. They use it for their self and for their family and to intimidate their opponent. Look, in Africa as whole, Egypt are the first civilization, they don't have a state police. US, we are comparing, they have a state police. Our democracy with US is different. In a situation where they will go, they will announce 3 people as a winner. Everybody if you go court, if you lose case, he will tell you, say they did not, the thing is not bad. If the favor, he said this is the first judiciary is for the masses. But if you lose case, he will say they are corrupt. Look, our position is to acquit. We have a trained police. We have a trained military professional, which is the area where I come from while I was young to death. That is, they only give them equipment, let them work. You cannot pay police 30,000, 40,000, and then you are paying a private soldier 40,000 in a month. You are paying reti, that is the same equivalent in the Navy, or airman in the Air Force, 50,000. Then you expect to do a good job. That money we are going to create as a police. Release this money, a minimum, let a constable receive 200. Then you see whether they will not do the job. Equip them with the model equipment. Make a room that we can be able to track anywhere. We can do it. Put a track center to each state on the command. Okay, you have a state police. The Federal Commissioner of Police, who is controlling the police? Is it the person? The last common this thing that we have, this vigilante, are the governors paying them? They are using them against their opponent. And don't those people, if they arrest person, some of them, they burn them in ashes. We have seen it. So some trap like me, where I come from, I'm a full animal. So there's a state, if they just see full animal, hence anywhere they say it's a criminal, it's a killer header, they drop you from there. It happens to me. I was traveling, my sister, husband died. I was going in Gangara, in Katina. They dropped me down. It is when I bring my paper of the child from the military, before I could be able to have an asset. Suppose I don't have that, what will happen? Look, the men of state, okay, let us put even this way. How many governors are paying salary, fully salary? How many governors are doing
if you look at the arguments of governments and some of the state governors, I know it's not all of them that may end up signing this, even if it gets to third reading. The argument is that it will be better managed if you have police in an area who are so familiar with the kind of crime that is happening in that community.
It's a good one. I'm not against it, but what I'm saying is that let us manage the police we have right away and acquit them. Look, most of this governor, okay, let's with the hardship now we're having, most of the people, they say they are calling President Tinubu, President Tinubu released 2 billion to each governor. What do they use with that 2 billion? How many masses? It is only one governor I see share that palliative. I see not 3. I see Borno State, I see River State, and I see Ogun. Life, where what they mean a palliative, this billion, if they give you, how many states have 2 billion in their population, non-state? How they will just give you one mudu and put poster, put to their level. Then they tell you, say, the people are saying, thank you, Governor, while it is the prison, they don't put the picture of the prison. But the masses now are shouting for Tinubu. Question your Governor, that 2 billion they give him, where is it? And then do they use it for the security of that state? If they give them that state security, the money, okay, why they not want during Bahari, they sign local government and that their money will go direct to a local government. The governor chairman, the governor of Ikiti State, they went to court and challenge that. Is it the people who want to sympathize with the masses? While they say the money should go to the local government so that the masses, During military, well, I'm a military man. During military, the money is going direct to the civil, to the local government. Why now democracy? The money is not going to this thing. They pocket the local government to their pocket. If you don't have that money going to local government where the masses can have something directly, get their salary direct. People cannot. Most of them they cannot pay pension. Most of them die in the pension. This thing. They say they want to have state police. All those one is a story. President should not even accept that. Let us equip our state, equip the police. We have a competent police who have some of them trained in Israel and the military. Give them correct equipment. Let them use the money and equip them.
But that's what we've been saying for a very long time, that
Simple.
we have a Nigerian police, we have Nigerian,
competent.
and yet we've not been able to tackle the security challenges.
They don't give them what is supposed. You cannot pay a constable. Police will be on the bush. And the RCA, that is they call it GTA, not allows you are giving him 1,000 or 500, then you expect him to deliver.
So who is responsible for this shortfall?
The government should release money for them, and then they should put a monetary confirm that money go to the person in person. Not to put it to the organs. They will sit down here and take a tea. Is the position I have been, I know it. When we were in Liberia, most of this, I was in Tomombo, fighting people, I said in Morovia, taking tea, and they are giving the report to Nigeria. It is very common, so the people should monitor this thing. During military, when we are visiting, when we went out for operation, anything you need, they give you all equipment. And then they pay your soldiers the allowance, they pay them their money so that their morale will high. They pay the police, their morale will high. They say anything state police, I see it as a story. As somebody, okay, let's say we have a state police fine. The commissioner of police of that state is there. The federal commissioner of there, who is handling the state? Already you have a this, it's like you married two wives. Whom are you giving directive? The federal will say it's from federal, the state will say that state is within its jurisdiction. That one will bring a big, okay, for instance now, if you travel to anywhere, and this is the state police, if you have any case, you are from the other side, that day you will go prison. They will make sure that you go prison. We don't see all these things. I serve almost the whole state, all in Nigeria here. South or East, I speak Yoruba, speak Igbo, speak Orobo. What are you talking about? It's something that I have served and I know what it is and I know the input. There's a place, if you go, common this, even the federal police, when you have a case, not individual, you have a case, your case will be different. When you go court, the whole authority is different. There's a state where some group, 1 year, when his brother, they have a case in Benue, they charge them for robbery. The police testify in the court that they did not have anything they commit. Those people, that time, then the chief judge, then during Susan, they sentenced those two boys to life imprisonment. They don't arrest them with a gun. They don't arrest them with even a knife. And the police give evidence. In the high court, I was there that they say they were not charged with anything. But the judge that time, the chief judge that time, used his wisdom, sentenced them life imprisonment. They're still in jail. That one is the federal police. You are taking them as a judge, sentence them life imprisonment, and then you are saying state police. If they bring state police, which means from your state you can't travel. And then that state, if you have any problem with your governor, you have to take off in the night because they can pick you anytime. In the state where they will say, okay, let me give you instance. There's a governor that they will bring, and they will not allow that person to enter into the state. One, during Yerima and Abdulaziz in the Zamfara, it will make Yari Yerima is the one who bring Yari. He made sure Yari will Yerima will not enter Zamfara. During autumn, he made this elect for Akume, the president secretary to the government. He stopped him from Aganda. He's not entering Benue. So what are you talking? This is the federal police, not even the state police. No. So I'm not party to that.
So if you're looking at it from that area, that the state policing will be hijacked, excuse me, by the governors or probably those who are big wings in states. Now, how do we begin to look beyond that area? In terms of funding, if you look at the proposed bill, it was said that they can also get grants from the federal government in cases where the state government cannot fully fund the state policing. You can get grants from the federal government. So how do we begin to increase
their money
this?
With themselves and their family, those governors, their pocket and money to their pocket. Look, I just give you an instance. The president, commander-in-chief of the Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Jiswer, promised to give them 5 billion. They first released 2 billion. Ask how many, I challenge them, I put it to them, the governor, I don't fear anybody. How many of them share that palliative, get to the masses, and then call you people as a journalist to come and view it? Somebody will put his logo, put the badge, put his name, put a picture on the sumo bag, give somebody, they will say thank you, Governor. Why they not put a picture of that president? Why they not put Tinubu president? Because he's the one who give the money. And the masses, they don't know who give even the money. They don't know how it comes. How many of them share that palliative? I say it's only 3 governors. I see Borno State. If the palliative he give even for 2 months, he will not need food. I see River State, President River State governor, and I see Ogun State. Because when you do something, me, I see it, I will measure it. I don't care where you come from. And I see Ondo State. But other people, how do, like my governor where I come from, I was in much when they're sharing the rice. If they dash you that in him, Mama Put will not take that rice. And I see Adama on again how he shares his own. Most of these people, they don't organize. They will have a meeting where they will just make a money again through federal government for their self and their family, not for a state. A governor who will not even have a house in Abuja immediately enter a governor. He will buy a house in Asokoro, in Maitama. He will get a house in US. Say he have meeting in China. While the community, how many of them will present themselves, say, yes, I do this job and I present so thing. Okay, let's take to federal capital. The minister who went there is 8 years. He's not a thief. He's my brother. He's a full animal. But does he do any job? Look at the whole town now. Wike is working it. Go to River again, see what the man do. So some people are just born to meet. I'm from the northeast. Go to Gombe. From Danjuma Goje to Dankombo to Jet is a walk. Go to Bauchi where we even give them the state. You will cry from Toro. What are you talking about? These people, they just want to use their self, because they have played this role, get the 2 billion, then they want to form another problem again. President should not accept. This thing is a big crisis, I'm telling you.
So if we keep saying president should not accept, state policing cannot come to stay, are there any other solutions apart from,
yes,
you talked about equipping
the solution? The president should call all the security chiefs. They are perfectly okay.
We've been seeing him calling series of meetings with them.
Just new.
But he has been calling meetings with them all the time.
Like the chief of air staff, chief of naval staff, chief of army staff, Lagoja, most of those we have been in Liberia with, I know what they can perform, even in the Bakassi. Those people, they are very good. And even the IG. Acquit these people, well acquit, including our customs and immigration. This one is not acquit our immigration to secure our border and our custom, then acquit our police to do their policy in the police, because this inside, in the military, we call it IS, internal security. It's supposed to be for police, but because the criminal we have, they are higher than the gun they have is higher than what you have, because they are using AA. And there's no way you can use AA while I'm using AK. It's not possible. So let them acquit them, well acquit, give them solid vehicle that they can use, give them armor tank. Give them armor tank which you can be able to drive from place to place. From here to Kaduna, put 10 this side, patrolling to daybreak, order you see anything. Since this weekend, come give that money, His Excellency. Do you hear anything again? It is not. And then that day they capture those people. They don't capture those criminals. They capture them that day. You don't give people equipment, you don't give them morale, it's not high, and you ask them to go there to die. When they die, who will pay their family? That's the truth. So that thing should be put, those who just let them pay their family, so that the other people, they will not say if they die for their country, they will get something. If you go Ghana, any big house you see, it will be for a military or a police. But if you go here, if somebody retire as a order rank in the military, I'm talking of this or police rank and file, you only go buy house in Masaka and Mararaba. If he's lucky even to after 35 years, you don't have a house, then you expect him to do a job. Acquit him, make a housing for them, available for them. They are staying with their family. They know even if they are died, their family have where to put head. And their children will go to school. They will go. But in a situation where if you die, the children will be sent away to the barrack with their wife, and then you expect a delivery job. It's not possible. Let us amend that thing. And the money they are going to give these people, where they will go just put it for themselves and their family, some of them will call party tonight. No. We will follow this in bomber to bomber.
All right, let's look at other areas of equipping our security forces, both the Nigerian Army and of the police, in the area of intelligence gathering. I know that if you look at the job specification of some of the vigilantes and hunters we have who have been working in like a joint task force with military personnel. Majorly their work is to get information and probably pass it to the right quarters for them to implement whatever they're going to do. Now, in this state policing, if we look at it from that area, that if we have a state policing where the people have confidence in the police in between, they can be easily share information with them in terms of intelligence gathering. Don't you look at it from that area too?
In Ondo State, Omoteko have a problem with the police how many times? They have problem fight with the police how many times? That state police, from here, they go see prison. I am telling you, we will fight that thing out. It's not working. And they will give our instance. Me, I'm not looking for any appointment. I don't visit any governor. Is he more? I have motor, I have clothes, I have house, I'm retired senior military, I have everything you think of. I don't need anything, but the masses are suffering. What I'm after is that let us acquit our police. And they will talk to the prison and say, acquit this police, don't agree to form this state police. If you sign this state police and they put the money to their pocket, they will use those people against any other person, their opponent. People, I say this thing is, you can't look. Okay, for instance now, those people will gather even a talk. You just come today. As a campaign or this thing, they will come to your house and beat in all sorts of how many people died because of this campaign. We are not after that mathematics or our heart, because our opponent is always is a war. And if there's election, it's a war, do or die, which you don't support to be so. You look at the US now, they are charging Donald Trump for what he did. After now, he's still in the court. How many presidents live and they charge them to court? How many of them in Nigeria? How many governors, apart from Joshua Darie and Giuliani, they jail them? The other one, whom they carry go, they still give them on bail after they sentence them. And court will give directive, say, don't investigate this one. They will tell EFCC not investigate this one. Is that the people that we can give a key? Say the police, they don't have way to get money again. They want to get this money. How many money? How local government they are not getting their ground? I happen to be from a local government. I'm from Gama. I know what is happening. A chairman knows you give a contract of 1 million and you 500,000, and you are telling me say they want to put the state police. Where? How do they deploy the state police? Where? Before you become a police, are they going to train them as a cadet for 5 years in Polback, in Woodin, or they will just carry them in police college in training, or they will form a state police academy? That is not happening like that. Those people before in a US, before they do that thing, those people go to police academy, finish and they post them as a state police. So those state police, before they will arrange and make them, it will be more than 30 years, because they have to go well trained, organized. It's not like when you just arrest somebody, you beat him, you burn him. You will hear some videos that I saw. You arrest somebody now as a vigilante man, you kill him there and you burn him. You don't even take him to a police to investigate him as a professional. If you arrest somebody, it's still an innocence. Until one court prove him. You only charge him to police. Police will charge him to court, prosecute him, and then the judge will find out if he's a criminal, if he's sentenced to life imprisonment, if he's condemned, any other thing you want to assist. So not you, but most of them, if they arrest the people, now in prison, they will burn the person there. Or the here says the informant, they will arrest him and kill him. You don't just this informant that they put now in Zamfara. They arrest one former senator, Marafa, you know, see him on internet. They arrest his close man and they kill him. That person is, they didn't even confirm whether it's informer or is not informer. Is that how they do a case? That one, they just formed them, they just trained them in that Zamfara passed out by the present governor. They do that, and then you expect if that will handle state police, which means all those is opponent, they will stop from Ankara, between border and Kavina combat. They don't even enter Zamfara. This thing is, it can't work.
I was in the program this morning on Night TV, and we have Garus Gololo with us looking at the state policing. Of course, you have said what you feel should be the right thing. We should equip our Nigerian police and other security agency. But before I let you go, I want you to look at the state of kidnapping of recent. You just mentioned the what the Minister of FCT has been doing Just recently, when a bounty was placed on some kidnappers, we saw the result the next day. But some persons will tell you that the issue of insecurity is being compromised by some elements. You place bounty, and then the next day, the kidnapper was paraded. What is actually the true situation? Is it that government is not telling us the truth about this, or the security agencies have something to hide in terms of what they are supposed to do?
The point is, you know, a security agent, they don't have a forehead. And when they say intelligence, if they don't have rightful information to the place where they could be able to get the people, they cannot go, because they don't write for criminal on their forehead. And I'm happy, you know, like Lagos, most of those criminals, they stay inside under bridge, which now in Abuja they are doing it. But they're happy the minister that they brought is a person that in the night, yesterday, 12 o'clock, I see him under one bridge. Say today they will destroy that place. 12 o'clock. I was coming from Kaduna. I saw him live. So this is the people whom we need, who can be able to move anytime for protection of the people. Since he come, actually there's a kidnapping, but the thing when they want to start, where is it now? It reduced because he acquit them. He said he will give them a vehicle, and he give, and he promised them he fulfill it. I am telling you, any job you are going to do for those boys, if there's no morale, the job cannot be done. Somebody, you put him in Kaduna Road as a distance to chase those out, and then you will not give him a food. He will remain there till next day, 24 hours. Even bread, he cannot be able to buy. How do you expect him? They're supposed to have a central kitchen. That time when we join military, there's a central kitchen. They will supply food for the soldiers anywhere you are. Whether see or house or anywhere you are, they will give you a food. That thing is the thing that they will come back with it, and then put it, and then recruit more police, recruit more air force, recruit more army, more navy, more immigration, more custom. Pay them their salary. No matter at least the minimum of that, a private of that area should receive 200. See other will deliver the job or will not do the job. We'll do it perfectly. Anywhere I was in Yugoslavia, where we are covering our neighbor. One they want to change us, they carry 6 countries to change Nigeria in one battalion only. We have them who can do the job. Sacrifice this thing, give the chief their money. You see other they can perform this or they cannot do it. They will do it perfectly.
Well, I must thank you so much, Garus Gololo, for being on the program this morning on ITV and for sharing your thoughts on the state policing. Thank you for being on the program, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm not after state police.
All right. Okay. This is where we end the first discussion on the program this morning on ITV. We'll be returning back to our winning studio where we look at other issues lined up for you on the discussion. Before that, we'll go on a quick break, and when we return, the program this morning on ITV continues.